To perform Diagonal 1, your client should be lying supine with their head comfortably supported. If you are exercising your client's left extremity, position your body on the left side of the table. Position the client's left extremity into a flexed, adducted, externally rotated position.
So you want to make sure not to squeeze too hard, but to have a firm, controlled grip. Fingers along the palmar side and your thenar eminence along the knuckles.
Place your left fingers into a lumbrical position covering the fifth metacarpal. Place your right hand on the dorsal aspect of the arm and above the elbow. Cue the client to actively extend their elbow, pronate their wrist, and extend their shoulder.
Now when I give you the cue, I want you to straighten out your arm, okay? So here we go, and start to straighten out, straighten it out, straighten it out, straighten it out.
Their extremity's final position should end up next to the client's trunk.
Bring it back up, bring it back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, and done.
Next, slide your right hand into the client's palm and your left hand or palm into the antecubital space. Cue the client to begin flexing their shoulder, supinating their wrist, flexing their elbow, and flexing their wrist to return back to the starting position. To perform Diagonal 2, position the client's left extremity into an extended, adducted, internally rotated position. Place your right fingers into a lumbrical position, covering the second metacarpal. Place your left palm on the antecubital space. Cue the client to actively flex their shoulder, extend their elbow, supinate their wrist, extend their wrist, and extend their fingers. Their extremity's final position should end up next to the client's head if full flexion is possible. Next, slide your left hand into the client's palm and right hand and palm into the antecubital space. Cue the client to begin extending their shoulder, pronating their wrist, flexing their elbow, and flexing their wrist to return back to the starting position. Repetitions will vary, but 8 to 10 repetitions is a good starting point. Completion of the diagonal is considered 1 repetition. Always consider your client's ability and deficits to maximize the benefits of all PNF techniques.